going to be on production possibility curves. We're going to take just a minute and review our standard. We're looking at examples of rational decision making. We're going to compare the benefits and the cost, and we're going to take it one step further and look at trade-offs as that relates to the production possibility. Now we've got, let's assume that we're going to have two options. Remember, trade-offs, you only have two options. So our scenario is we're going to be a hunter or a gatherer. And we're going to hunt rabbits or gather berries. That's our two options. Now, I can do several things with my production, my possible productions. Let's assume that I'm going to hunt rabbits and I spend all of my resources, my time, my energy, my labor on rabbits. I can get 5 rabbits in a day. Using that scenario, there are no berries to be gathered. I have no time left. So I'm going to do everything using rabbits and berries, no time for the berries if I use all my resources on rabbits. This will be, let's say this is A. All right, B, I go out and I can allocate my resources in a different manner. At this point, I can get 4 rabbits and let's see, 100 berries. Okay? Now, let's say that scenario C, I come out and I'm going to use a little bit more allocation of time. I'm going to spend more time with the berries. I go out and I can get 3 rabbits and maybe 180 berries. Scenario D, I'm going to get 2 rabbits, 240 berries. I'm allocating my time. This is my trade-off. I can't do both. I can do so much with the time that I have. Scenario E, I go out, I spend more. I'm going to spend more time on berries now. I only get 1 rabbit, 280. And then let's add the last one, scenario F. I spend all my time gathering berries. No rabbits, but I can gather 300 berries using the allocation of the limited amount of time and resources that I have. Now, this is my table for production possibilities. What I'm going to do now is graph it. It's a simple graph. All you're going to do is transfer your numbers from the table over to the graph. Let's assume that my axis here is rabbits. And this will be my berries. All right, my 0 point, I've got rabbits. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 100, 200, and 300. Berries, 200 berries, and 300 berries. And I'll just graph in between. So now I'm going to transfer. If I choose to have 5 rabbits, I've got no berries. So here I am, 5 rabbits, no berries. Okay? With 4 rabbits, I'm going to be able to get 100 berries. So I'll come up to about right there. Okay? With 3 rabbits, I've got 180. So that's going to be 3 kind of about right here. Okay? With 2 rabbits, 240. So that's going to be about right there. 1 rabbit, 280. I'm here. And then I've got 300 rabbits. I'm total rabbits, or total berries rather, no rabbits, and I'm there. This is what we're going to call the production possibility frontier. I'm going to graph that. This is my curve. And I'll draw a, like that. This is the production possibility curve. We're going to call this the frontier. This is as much as I can produce given the limited amount of resources that I have. Now, there is a point out here, let's call this point X, that is not attainable. You cannot get to that point given the amount of resources you have today. This is as far as you can go. But you can reach this point if you increase 1 or more of your resources. 8 hours a day, this is as far as I could go. Maybe if I increase to 10 hours a day, I can come here. Increasing your resources allows you to produce more. Once you produce more, your entire curve will shift. Okay? There is also a point, let's call point Y, that can be here, anywhere inside the curve, anywhere down through here. Point Y is not a good place to be. This is underutilization. You are not using your resources effectively. You're not using your resources to their full potential. This point is where you do not want to be. But we do need to understand the term here, underutilization. Production possibilities, these are some methods we can use to make our choices rational. What do I want to produce? How much do I need to produce? And how am I going to produce it? Essential economic questions. Goes back to the standard. I've now made some rational decisions, a logical decision, based upon how I want to allocate my scarce resources, particularly time. The end.